We continue to track developments in Bangkok and Myanmar as the death toll tops 2,000 lives. Lin joins us now live from Bangkok. Lin, walk us through the international response in aid and recovery.
Hey, well, the rescue and recovery efforts, they are still continuing, but as we near 4 full days since that initial quake, there is that growing awareness that finding survivors in the rubble is diminishing. Across the border in Myanmar, we know that aid groups are appealing for the basic necessities here. So we're talking about food, water, shelter, and medical supplies. There's also a spotlight on the U.S. support as well, given that we know there's been those massive cuts to foreign aid. The State Department late yesterday saying that they were and that there is a crew from USAID on its way to Myanmar, but critics say that it's too slow and too little too late as well. There's also concerns around whether or not the aid is indeed going into the areas that need it the most. We know that at the weekend, the opposition National Unity Government said that they would honour a 2-week ceasefire. We haven't heard a similar declaration here from the military. Now, we earlier spoke with the Secretary General of ASEAN, and I asked him whether this disaster upon a disaster presents a major risk or opportunity. Let's watch.
I believe this should be an opportunity for all the stakeholders in Myanmar to come together to focus on saving lives and rescuing the people, and to put Myanmar back on track to peace, stability, and development. I hope that this should be a wake-up call to all the different stakeholders, that they have the broader interest of the people that are at stake.
Meanwhile, in the here and now in the capital, Bangkok, as well as the recovery and rescue efforts, there's also a lot of concern around building safety, with multiple reports now saying that the building behind me that collapsed was actually flagged by a Thai watchdog prior to its collapse. So we wait now for those preliminary results that are due by the end of the week to see what went wrong here. Why did this building collapse when all others basically didn't in the capital? Back to you, Em.
Lin, thank you very much, reporting live from Bangkok. Let's check in on the Thai markets, which have been online for about an hour now. JP Ong joins us with a look at the markets. JP.
Yeah, Emily, good afternoon. And when you talk about the Thai markets, it really is in connection with the recent earthquake that hit that country and Myanmar. We did see stocks sell off on Monday, but right now we're seeing a cautious recovery, at least for the Bangkok benchmark in today's session, up by more than 1%. Mind you, they are still below within bear market territory. There are concerns that the recent earthquake and the ongoing economic uncertainties in Thailand might keep them in that bear market for a little bit longer, actually. In fact, we did hear from CGS International's economists who do think that the recent earthquake will provide a minor headwind, actually, and they did trim their full-year GDP forecast for Thailand from 2.5% down to 2.3% because of the impact of this earthquake. Of course, we have to take a look at some of the hardest hit stocks after the earthquake, of course, and that it brings us to the property sector, where we're seeing a cautious recovery, at least for some of the major developers that saw sell off. Mind you, the collapse of that massive building that was being developed by Italian, Thai, and that Chinese company as well did raise a lot of concerns with regards to the building quality, and also raised questions of confidence in the projects that are being built, with a number of people in Thailand evacuating on fears that high rises and it might actually be suspect with regards to build quality. But so far, I've seen property stocks mounting a cautious comeback so far today's session. One stock to watch out, of course, is the company that was behind that project that did collapse in spectacular fashion, Italian Thai, which saw a significant loss early today. But take a look at that. They are rebounding quite significantly, up by about 10.5% in today's session. Keep in mind, this is a company that is on 4 straight years of net losses. And of course, this one also raising a lot of questions about the confidence in this developer, Emily.